Let's talk about the Apple Watch Ultra 3. This isn't just another yearly refresh. It's Apple making a statement. A statement about where smartwatches are going and how far they can push technology on your wrist. After nearly 2 years of small tweaks and minor updates, users were hungry for a real leap forward. Something bold, something game-changing. And with the Ultra 3, Apple may have just delivered that. So, what's really changed? And more importantly, why should you care? Let's take a deep dive. For starters, the Ultra 3 is built on a foundation that already impressed a lot of people. The first Ultra was rugged, durable, and loaded with features. But as time went on, its limitations became clearer. Users wanted more power, better connectivity, smarter health tools, and a battery that could truly last through long hikes, races, or workdays. Now, Apple's latest watch is aiming to do just that. The Ultra 3 isn't trying to be for everyone. It's not your basic fitness band. It's not just for counting steps or checking the time. It's a full-blown digital device that's made for people who push limits, whether that's physically, professionally, or creatively. It's designed to handle extremes while staying comfortable and useful for everyday wear. Let's begin with the design. At first glance, it looks a lot like its predecessor. The classic 49mm titanium case is still here. It's big, bold, and clearly built to endure. But if you look closer, you'll notice some subtle changes. The case has been slightly refined. It's a little lighter now, thanks to better materials and tighter engineering. Apple hasn't sacrificed durability, but they've shaved off unnecessary bulk. That's going to matter on long days out in the wild, or just wearing it all day at work. The digital crown is more tactile. The side button has been improved for better feedback. The speaker cutouts are more discreet, yet they deliver louder, clearer audio when you need it. And yes, there are brand new band options, but we'll talk about that later. Now, let's talk about the screen. It's not just brighter, it's smarter. Apple upgraded the Ultra 3's display with a better OLED panel that pushes the boundaries of what's possible on a wrist-sized screen. You get up to 3000 nits of peak brightness. That's insane for a watch. It means even under direct sunlight, your display stays clear and readable. Whether you're navigating in the desert or snowboarding through glare, you won't need to squint. There's also better refresh rate handling. Thanks to LTPO tech, the always-on screen is buttery smooth while sipping very little battery. The bezels are thinner. The interface feels sharper and more refined. It's not just a display upgrade, it's a whole experience upgrade. But one of the most exciting things, off-grid, satellite texting. Yes, that's right, satellite messaging. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 can now send texts even when your phone has zero signal. You could be deep in a forest, lost in a canyon, or far out at sea, and you'll still be able to send a message. That's a big deal. This is two-way texting, not just emergency SOS. You can actually have short conversations. Let someone know you're okay, ask for help, share your exact GPS location, all from your wrist. And the best part, it's simple. You don't need to think about satellites. The watch just does it for you. This alone makes the Ultra 3 not just a smartwatch, but a lifeline. Whether you're an adventurer, a biker, a climber, or just someone who values peace of mind, this feature opens up a new world of safety and connection. Then there's 5G. Previous Apple Watches used LTE. It worked, but it had limits. Things felt a little slow. Apps took longer to load. Siri wasn't always responsive. Music didn't always stream perfectly. With Ultra 3, Apple has jumped to full 5G. The difference is night and day. Apps launch instantly. Maps load in real time. Siri gives you answers without pause. You can stream music, podcasts, or even join a FaceTime audio call on the go, and it feels natural. Seamless. That speed opens up new possibilities. You won't feel tied to your phone anymore. You can go for a run, leave your iPhone behind, and still stay connected to everything that matters. Let's move to the brains behind all this, the chip. Apple's calling it the S11, or possibly the new test chip. Whatever the name, it's a monster under the hood. This chip is smaller, faster, and way more efficient. It doesn't just power the screen or apps, it enables the watch to think, to predict, to learn. Animations feel smoother. Swiping between apps is snappy, and when you interact with health or fitness features, responses are instant. There's no lag, no buffering, no spinning icons. But more importantly, this chip powers end-device intelligence. That means your watch doesn't need to constantly check with your phone or the cloud. It processes your data right on your wrist. It learns how you move, how you sleep, how you breathe, and then gives you smarter alerts based on that. That's real-time coaching, real-time insights, and better privacy all in one. And speaking of smart, let's talk about watchOS 11. This isn't just a software update, it's a full redesign of how Apple Watch works. It's made to take advantage of everything the Ultra 3 can do. The OS feels tighter, cleaner, more intuitive. Controls are easier to reach. Widgets are more powerful. And most importantly, the Health Plus features are now deeply integrated. You get unified dashboards, trends over time, actionable insights, not just numbers. You'll know when to hydrate, when your stress is climbing, when your recovery is incomplete. It even keeps track of your mood using passive sensors like heart rate, breathing patterns, and skin temperature. The result? A watch that doesn't just tell you what's happening, it tells you what to do about it. And all that power needs a battery that can keep up. That's where the Ultra 3 makes another big leap. Apple claims up to 50 hours of battery life, and in real-world terms, that's 2 full days. You could go on a weekend hike without worrying about bringing a charger. You could run a marathon and still have juice left for music, GPS, and tracking. And when you do need to charge, it's faster now. Smarter power management means quicker top-ups and better energy use. This isn't just about battery life, it's about freedom. Freedom from outlets, freedom from anxiety, freedom to do more with less planning. Durability is still at the heart of the Ultra. You've got that titanium shell, tough but lightweight. Resistant to scratches, drops, and weather. It's water-resistant down to 100 meters. You can swim with it, dive with it, run through rainstorms, or climb snowy peaks. The speaker system is louder. The microphone is clearer. So even in wind or waves, your voice gets through. New band options include solar, orange, Arctic blue, and volcanic green. Each color serves a purpose: visibility, endurance, or style. Whether you're diving, running, or just heading to a meeting, there's a look that fits. But what really ties it all together is the Apple ecosystem. This watch isn't just a fitness device. It's an extension of your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, even your Vision Pro. It unlocks your laptop, controls your smart home, handles your notifications. It lets you jump into calls, check emails, or pause a song all without pulling out your phone. It senses your routine, knows when you're in a meeting, knows when you're working out, knows when you just need to breathe, and it doesn't interrupt. It supports. That's Apple's vision. A world where tech blends in, enhances your life quietly and effectively. But there's a bigger picture. The Ultra 3 isn't launching in a vacuum. Apple has faced pressure lately. Lawsuits, regulatory scrutiny, and global expansion have all raised the stakes. A $190 million investor settlement over communication missteps reminds us. People care not just about the product, but the promise behind it. That's why the Ultra 3 matters. It's not just hardware, it's a signal that Apple is still pushing, still refining, still delivering. It's about building trust. If Apple says the Ultra 3 can keep you connected off-grid, it needs to work. If it says it'll help manage your health, it needs to deliver insights, not noise. And if it claims to be the most rugged, powerful smartwatch ever built, it has to live up to that in the real world. So far, it just might.